Hello and welcome back to episode 7 of my manager mode, career mode on FIFA 13. And as you can see right at the start of the episode, PS comes to me saying he is a bit unhappy with the amount of lack of matches which he is getting. Luckily for him, I was in a good mood, and unfortunately at the end of the last episode, Al-Haj Diouf got injured. So I had to put Nunez in for Diouf, and I was feeling very kind of happy, so I was like, I'll give PS a go. So it was 71 rated, so it wasn't too bad. So I decided to sim the first game. As you can see, we managed to beat Peterborough 2-0, which was good. But unfortunately, that was going to be one of the only really good things in this episode. So we're going into a Capital One Cup match here against Yeovil Town, and I felt as though we were playing really quite well. As you can see here, we've got Nunez actually doing pretty well, taking a nice shot and forcing double save from the keeper. So he was pretty good. I was kind of worried with Diouf playing as well as he used to, along with his strength. I thought that was going to be an incredible goal by Yeovil on the turn volley, but he went absolutely wide. But you see here, Fierro knocks through to Nunez, gets a nice take, brings it down, but was being pulled back and unfortunately completely misses the target. So going into half-time, it was 0-0 and it was kind of a bit disappointing. As you see, I made a nice tackle there, but absolutely clattered one of Yeovil Town's players, and unfortunately I kind of felt a bit bad. He had to be subbed off, but it wasn't a very malicious tackle, so there wasn't really much I could do about it. See here, a rather nice ball there from Nunez to McCormack, and keeper, as they always seem to be, when it's not my day, they seem to be completely on it. Once again, we've got Nunez here weaving in and out of the defenders, and unfortunate to finesse it just onto the top of the bar. So I was just thinking, I'm starting to tear my hair out. 50 minutes in, coming up to 60, and there's just nothing I can do. This keeper was just playing incredible. Nunez was getting into his role. I was kind of thinking, okay, that's not too bad. We've lost Diouf, but I'm glad I didn't sell him in the transfer window. Obviously, I was trying to get rid of him. And what happens? Yeovil Town. It was a nice cross across the box to Reed, but yeah, so Yeovil went 1-0 ahead. And I was getting very desperate. You see here, I bring on two pacey subs with Alzug and Polion, I think it is. I haven't played this in a little while. And Fierro, that was the last kind of kick of the game for me, and he just doesn't do anything with it. So unfortunately, we've been knocked out of the Capital One Cup already to Yeovil Town. So this was kind of a low point in my managerial career so far. But I was hoping, you know what, I was going to squeeze 4 games into this, 3 sim and 1 full game. So that was the full game. So I thought, see, Rakowski as well wasn't going so well, so I decided I'll put Paddy Kenny and see how this went. So we decided to sim the Barnsley game, and yeah, this didn't go so well either. It did manage to actually scrape a draw, which was better than the Yeovil Town game, but I was kind of hoping, now we've got to kind of concentrate on the Championship, I was hoping we were going to win this, so that didn't go so well. So we decided to move on to Burnley. So yeah, let's see how this goes. Fortunately for me, McCormack got quite an early penalty, but as you see, Lee's picked up a knock there, and I was thinking it doesn't look too bad, it's just a little plaster by the side of him, so normally you can get away with that. Fierro gets one and then goes to 2-1 with a sub for them, but fortunately for me, Fierro picks up another to make it 3-1, and actually brings us the first win of this episode, really. Well, first big win. Yeovil, I was just disappointed with that, and as you can see, Lees was actually quite badly injured, so he's going to be out for 2 months. So not only have we got Diouf out, we've now got Lees, so my squad is kind of falling apart at the moment, and I'm a little bit worried, but there isn't really much I can do about this apart from do a bit of squad rotation. But at least we got a win under our belt there. We are knocked out of the Capital One Cup, but not much I can do there. So if you have enjoyed this episode, you see I'm just going to kind of mix up the squad here and get all my injured players out. So if you have enjoyed this episode, please leave it a like, maybe a favourite, and share with your friends. Really appreciate that, and don't think you guys realise how much it does help the show. And I'll see you guys later for the next episode.